Today I'm going to do a horse trail. We're at the height of tick season, and the smaller hiking trails, you can be more in the brush, where the horse trails are a little bit wider, almost more like a forest road than a hiking trail. I haven't been out here in a while, so it's always nice to come back to a trail you haven't walked in a long time. Fourth of July weekend. I imagine this time of year, with the heat and everything, in the height of summer, there's not as much horse traffic on this trail. It's nice out here though, as usual. Alrighty, I'll be back in a bit. On this trail, I could see lizard and snake tracks, with the snake's body and the lizard's tail, and I think right there is a bobcat trail, or track I should say. Pretty cool. An easy way to remember the difference between dog tracks and cat tracks are, if the track has no claws, then it's all kitty cat paws, because of the retractable nails that they have. Dog tracks always have. You'll see the claws on their tracks. At least in Florida, you always know you're on a horse trail if there's a blue blaze. Orange is the Florida trail. Yellow blaze is connector trails. Ooh, a deer just ran right in front of me. I don't know if I got it on camera. That was kind of cool. hear the deers warning the other deer that someone's on the trail. They make kind of this like snorting noise. I don't know if I got it on the video because they run pretty fast and they're off in the distance. And look at this, beauty in the woods. Deer track right there was probably the one I saw down the trail a little bit. A little bit of fall color in July. I don't know if you can hear it in the distance, but there's a bobwhite calling out. And that's a pocket gopher mound. They have lots of tunnels underneath the forest floor. You rarely see them though. I've only seen them a couple times. They definitely stay underground most of the time. And there's a woodpecker over there, hiding behind the branches now. Coming up on a sizable sandhill. Spanish moss dripping from the oak tree here. Brilliant blue sky. Vibrant green of the trees. Everything's good in the woods. The hill, it was a rugged, tiring elevation of 83 feet or so. I'm at an intersection at the Florida Trail. I'll have to look at my map when I get home and see where exactly how far I was on this horse trail where I came to the Florida Trail, because I don't think I ever walked that section at all, so that's good to know. Maybe in the fall when I walk longer distances, I'll come back here and walk those two branches of the Florida Trail. It's getting hot, and even though I'm used to the heat, I'm no spring chicken anymore as I've gotten older. When I was younger, I'd be looking for adventures all the time, doing crazy stuff. But now I'm like, I gotta learn to slow down and recognize my limitations as I get older. It's not fun, but there's nothing you can do about it except accept it and improvise, overcome, and adapt, and change your methods of hiking. Slow down, less mileage. You know, don't go out and when it's like extreme weather like it is today and I'm out here, which is not a good thing. Make sure as you get older, more and more water, and don't push yourself, and don't get too adventurous. When I was younger, I could get too adventurous, get lost for hours, long hours. But because I was younger, I was able to make it back eventually to whatever trail I was on. But now that I'm getting older, you know, I got to be more careful, and I have more responsibilities than I did when I was younger. So I'm definitely not as reckless and adventurous as I used to be back in my younger days, like back in '83. It was beautiful out here. That's oh wow, there's actually a cool breeze. I haven't felt a cool breeze in days. It's kind of nice. Here's an important tip. If you get lost on the trail, look at the footprints and look at the bottom of your footprints on whatever hiking shoe you have. And if this matches the hiking shoe that you're lost on, you know, keep going this way now and you'll find your way back to the trailhead. So footprints are important. So if you get lost, always be looking on the ground for your own footprints to make your way back to the trailhead.